Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to my channel, Conservative News Reacts, where we will be covering topics, stories, updates, and ideas from a conservative-minded man to the rest of you conservative-minded folks here, there, and everywhere. Let's get into it.
The process begins right now. It actually started over the weekend, and we confronted a lot of very bad people. But it's going to be something that will be pretty amazing to you as you watch it. And I think most of you say it's a beautiful thing to do it right.
Please excuse some of the foul language that you may hear in this video. If you have little kids around, please do the best thing and have them excuse themselves. Thank you.
Oh my God, what the f***? Oh, they really hopping out. Oh, they're real. They really coming to your trenches and jumping out and bagging your bro. They ain't all type of shit, boy. What the f***?
And the murder rate, you can't keep saying violent crime is down, but the murder rate's up. To the average person, the murder rate's about life and death. You don't brag about a rising murder rate. And the Democrats are, I agree with you, Mika, they're falling into the trap of defending what's indefensible.
It's a trap. Yes, it's a trap. I mean, if it's not a winner politically to say, oh, you're wrong, look at the data. Because, you know, if one violent crime happens in a very heavily populated part of the city, people hear about it, and it's visceral. They don't want it. And they'll gravitate to the person who appears to be doing something about it.
Check this out. Listen, to all my homies, man, everybody in D.C., man, listen, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but check this out. Man, they got the National Guards, they got DEA, the FBI, Park Police, Capitol Police, D.C. Police, all working together. Trump got these niggas on a mission. So what I'm saying to y'all is now ain't the time in my city, in D.C., I don't know about nobody else. He ain't do that nowhere else. But it's a state of emergency in my city. So all I'm saying to you is now ain't the time to be riding around with guns and drinking and smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Now ain't the time, bro. This ain't these next 30 days is gonna show a lot of shit for niggas, man. And that's because it's like this because the youngest keep tipping, bro. We can't go nowhere without them niggas. We can't go nowhere without them niggas fucking it up. 9 or 10 of them, they robbing motherfuckers, shooting motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers get tired of that shit, man. They get tired of that shit, bro.
Trump federalizes D.C. and the Democrats are fucking pissed off. Democrats are literally saying, you see what's happening in D.C.? You're going to see this happen all over the country. Fucking good. No more crime. But the Democrats don't want that. They're pissed off that the border is closed and no more criminals are crossing, and they're advocating for it to happen again. Violent criminals removed from Washington, D.C., and the Democrats are calling it all authoritarian, and it needs to be stopped because they're going to start stopping crime in every state, and the Democrats just don't want that. So now you know who to vote for when the midterms come up. Do you want law and order, or do you want fucking rampant crime to be protected in the streets? It's a simple fucking equation, in my opinion.
Lockdown could be expanded to other major U.S. cities like Baltimore, Chicago, and even here in New York.
Then I'm going to look at New York in a little while.
Trump's directive has sparked concern locally, including from former governor and independent mayoral candidate Andrew Cuomo, who said in a post on X, what you're seeing in D.C. today is exactly what will happen if Zohran Mamdani becomes mayor. Trump will flatten him like a pancake. Cuomo went on to say that New York can't afford a rookie who needs on-the-job training, referring to Mamdani, and reiterated that he feels he's the only one in the race who can stand up to Trump.
Trump is declaring a crime emergency in the District of Columbia. Trump, along with most of America, are tired of the crime and unruliness. So he's come to the conclusion that it's time to get this country in line, starting with the capital state, Washington, D.C. Trump has announced that he's placing the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under federal control, and he's deploying the National Guard. Now listen, people have been pleading and begging the youth and degenerates to get it together and stop this foolishness for the past few years. But oddly, it seems like it fell on deaf ears. The crime rate in America is through the roof. Nobody respects the law anymore. So how do we resolve this problem? How do we fix things and make America great again without implementing specific laws or putting your foot down? Y'all done made this man mad, and he's about to shake ish up.
Starting this morning, all 50 states across the United States will completely eliminate homelessness. This time, we will thoroughly clean up the country. He spoke bluntly on social media. Let our nation be safer and more beautiful than ever before. The policy is highly coercive. Those willing to leave will receive official assistance. Those who insist on staying will be directly classified as criminals. We will lock you up in the prison that belongs to you. There is no room for negotiation, no nice guy approach. Trump is confident, declaring that the speed will be as swift and efficient as the border changes, from millions flooding in over months to achieving zero. The operation has already begun in the dead of night. The president has begun deploying personnel from the U.S. Secret Service and Customs and Border Protection. As early as last night, these personnel could be seen patrolling the brightly lit nightlife districts of Washington, D.C., The homeless must leave our country. The campaign has begun in the Capitol, launching with force. The great President Trump.
Think more police make streets safer?
No, Joe. I'm a black woman in America. I do not always think that more police make streets safer.
Yada, yada, yada. It's always about race with these people. That's why you will continue to be at the bottom of the totem pole. You refuse to accept the fact that neighborhoods all across the United States need the police departments. We need them just as much as we need the fire departments, just as much as we need nurses, school teachers, doctors. We need the police department. Just because you're a black woman does not mean you are at more risk from the police than any other race of people. It's your decorum. It's how you act. It's what you bring out there for the public to see. So stop with the race baiting and just get down to business already. DC needs cleanup. It is a mess. Even the residents know it.
A long time ago, the federal government should take over the DC Police Department.
Leroy Thorpe is a native Washingtonian who founded the volunteer group Citizen Organized Patrol Efforts, also known as the Red Hats. They walk the streets of Chinatown doing violence prevention work.
With the mayor being in power so long, I think she's kind of used to how things are going, and I think Donald Trump really wants to clean it up, and I'm all for it.
We come in, and this is our city. Whose city? Whose city? Whose city? Whose city? Free DC! Free DC! Free DC!
Do you think DC is dangerous? No, DC is not dangerous. Why would you feel like it's dangerous? I'm gonna ask you a question. Because it's actually the fourth most dangerous city in the country based on homicide rates.
That's actually, I know that's absolutely right. But do y'all feel like it's dangerous because it's black people?
No.
Okay.
Why would it be because of a skin color?
Oh, that's why I'm asking. That's why I asked that question. But I don't feel like DC's dangerous. What part in specific is dangerous for y'all?
The homicides and the carjackings. And,
right. Yeah, I agree with the carjacking and everything about that nature. I agree with for sure. But
your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
We're actually protesting because Donald Trump wants to make DC safer. Are you guys okay?
How did we get here? What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now?
All I can say is how fucking dare you?
If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Senate race. It's not gonna happen. Republican Kevin
Go Kamala
will be returning to the Senate.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
How the fuck is this still happening? All I've ever known politically is hatred.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
Hey, the main reason Democrats are so mad at Donald Trump
about the DC takeover is because they know it's going to work. They know the shit is going to work, man. Same thing at the border. The shit worked. The shit is going to work, and the voters, the supporters in Washington, D.C. can say, thank you, Donald J. Trump, so we can live in a fucking safe city. The Democrats think black people don't like law and order. They think black folks so scared of the police. We're not scared of the police. If you're not committing any crime, you're not doing anything wrong, you're good. But they want us to keep thinking about some George Floyd. George Floyd is not our hero. George Floyd was a criminal. He's not our hero. What happened to him was wrong, but he's not our hero. He's not. And the bottom line is, the shit is gonna work, and they're so fucking scared. That's why they fucking, Donald Trump is a racist. The same guy who signed the Fresh Step Act to get to get black folks out of prison. Donald Trump signed the Fresh Step Act to get black people out of prison. The same prison that fucking Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all those Democrats, in which they called all them people back then, those black men, super predators. I'm not saying it was right or wrong, but they called them super predators in 1894. Joe Biden, all of them. Get them off the street! That's what they said. They committed crime. But now since President Trump want to do the same thing, now he's a racist. The same black folks in 1894 who voted for that bill, they was okay with that shit. But in 2025, when Donald Trump want to do the same thing, make our streets safer, they call him a racist. Make it make sense, man. But we don't care, because we want law and order. These activist judges keep putting these same people in the same one that commit the crime. They have fucking goddamn tethers on their fucking ankles, and they still commit crime because they know it's nothing gonna happen to them.
Let me just say this right now. What's going on in Washington, D.C. needs to happen to every Democratic-ran city in the United States that's failing. You name me some Democratic-ran cities that aren't failing. You can leave them in the comment sections. Please let me know. But these Democrat-failed cities like Baltimore, Maryland, Detroit, Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, these cities need the same type of action that Trump is doing in Washington, D.C. He needs to do it into those cities, because they're failing cities.
Where did they? Reveal what?
This is exactly what America is about. Seeing all these agencies, FBI, DEA, National Guard, City Police, Metro Police, everyone out there, men, women, different cultural backgrounds as you saw, working together to make this country a better place, especially our capital city of Washington, D.C. This is what it's about. We're proud to have you guys do what you do. Because of what you're doing, people can feel safe to come outside and let their kids play. The older folks can feel safe to sit on their porches and not be worried about the young YNs coming up to shoot up the place. Thank you, President Trump, and we hope this doesn't stop, that you spread it all throughout the United States and help out all the inner cities and the rural parts and make it safer for all Americans. We all know what Trump is doing is the right thing. This country needs a safer, a cleaner capital city. And Trump is not playing, he's getting the job done. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this content. Conservative News Reacts. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.